My name is Bob Komanetsky. I run Completely Sauced and Completely Sauced on Wheels. We do catering, and we also have a food truck. Most of the business is the food truck these days. We usually go out for lunch about 4 days a week throughout the year, 365 days a year, hopefully. And we do all kinds of special events. We do big food truck rallies, we do private parties, we've gone to people's houses and served out of our truck. We've gone to private businesses and served prepaid lunches and also catered to all kinds of different people. The food that we have on the truck is Cajun and Creole influenced. A lot of traditional items, but we put a twist on almost all of them. Make it a little bit less of the breading, a little bit less of the deep fry, a little bit more of the grilled. Try to feature the flavors of the food instead of masking it all up with other things. I think the response has been pretty positive. We have a lot of followers. We're doing a pretty brisk business. Our business compared to last summer, this summer has just doubled. We have a lot of people coming to the truck and complimenting the food, teaching them also what real Cajun and Creole is, and instead of what others' interpretation of it is. Food truck scene in St. Louis has exploded. It took a year to get our plans together and our finances together and everything else together for the truck to come out. There were 6 trucks at the time. By the time I got out, there were 14. A lot of people with the same idea. We've been out on the road for about 16 months, and there are over 40 food trucks now. Still not too many, I don't think. I still think we have room to expand as long as people do their due diligence and find spots for everyone to go. And it's a great variety of things. There's not a lot of repeat kind of cuisines, but there's a lot of really, really good businesses out there. When we first came up with the idea, we decided we were going to start looking at pre-built trucks. We looked all over the place. I even took a trip up to the Northeast, visited about 7 or 8 food trucks in 4 states, and realized that I wasn't going to get exactly what I wanted. Health standards, I might have had to do a lot of build out anyway. It was not worth doing it that way. So there are some, at the time, there were some companies dedicated to food truck production. I've heard horror stories about having to put your truck back up on a flatbed, send it back to Miami. I'm a local business. I like to keep it local. Investigated some local businesses, found Schantz, worked with Schantz. Mine was the first food truck that they produced. Had a really, really good experience with the engineer and designing the kitchen, getting everything going, because I was kind of a novice at it, but it was really flexible with the floor plan. We were able to get everything that I needed in there. As far as equipment goes, we have a 36-inch oven, 24-inch flat top, 24-inch grill, 2 eyes. We have a 19 cubic foot refrigerator, a 48-inch sandwich prep refrigerator, a 3-pan hot table, so I can make anything work. I can do any kind of food. We've done lots of different styles aside from what we usually do and not had any problems with it. You know, I was a novice when I came into it. When I received the truck, I had a lot of questions. Stepping on to others, I realized that the construction is very good. I drive it a lot. I have about 25 different locations that we go, so we're all over the city and county. Put a lot of miles on it. It's really held up well. I don't have appliances shifting all over the place. I don't have to rope things into place. I don't have to constantly re-screw up panels, fans dropping on my head. It is put together very well. It's lasted so far, knock on wood, very well. Well, I think a lot of the value was the type of products that were used. I didn't skimp. I wanted high quality appliances. I was able to get high quality appliances, not the top of the line. Nobody needs the top of the line, but a good, manufactured product, something that's very heavy, very durable. I wanted it put in well. There were a lot of things that I had no idea as far as the infrastructure goes, plumbing, electrical, things like that. And the suggestions that were brought up seemed to make sense to me. I didn't really know any different, but it really functions well together. One of the biggest things for me was having a local company. If I had a problem, I take it back. If I wanted an upgrade, I take it back. It was a 40-mile drive as opposed to a 940-mile drive or further. So that was very important to me. And the accessibility. I've been able to speak to people, kind of get any issues that I have resolved. May take a time or two, but it's one of those things where there was a lot of trust involved, I think, and it worked out really well in the long run. And I think now it's running as good or better than it did when I picked it up.